Hello everyone, my name is Ryan and I'm going to teach you about the question mark. But before that, I have a question. How well do you know a question mark? How often do you find yourself using an interrogation point in your everyday writing? What about an erotic? You might be surprised to know that both of these terms might be unfamiliar, but you may know that this punctuation mark, it is a very more common name. It is the question mark. The question mark has a very simple function in writing. It indicates a question. If a sentence ends with a question mark like this, then it is asking a question. And for my next question, how common is a question mark? In a sentence ending in a question mark like this is also known as interrogative sentence. This means that it function is to pose a questions to readers. You've likely seen them used in all types of writing, from fiction writing to non-fiction writing, and form of academic writing to personal writing. Indeed, it is one of the more widely used punctuation marks in documents, where an exclamation point is inappropriate, while there's nothing wrong with using a question mark in documents. Now for the third one. Question mark in formal and informal writing. Question marks are used in both formal and non-formal writing, and in cases where direct and indirect questions are being asked. They are one of the few pieces of punctuations that indicates only one thing. Placing a question mark at the end of a sentence that is not explicitly asking a question will instantly make it an awkward sentence. On the other hand, you can put an exclamation mark at the end of most any sentence and you render it exciting. So here's some of the examples of it. Here's the first example. Go to the store. I'm sorry, guys. Go to the store and get me 5 apples. This sounds like the speaker is very excited about getting an apples. And while the second sentence, look at the difference, guys. Go to the store and get me 5 apples. While on the second sentence, this speaker sounds unsure about the amount of apples they want, making for an awkward sentence. So to continue, question marks are generally reserved for sentences that begin with or at least contain why, what, when, where, how, are, will, is, can, how, do, where, or would. So I have 3 examples of questions here. First is this. Can I have your extra roaster? So we use can. Yeah. Well, the second, are you going to Rome this weekend? Are, use are, and put question mark on it. Then the third one, will you go to the store with me? We use will. So for the last thing, in using question mark, we should remember a basic rule to follow when writing it in your sentence. So if your sentence is a question, it must be finished with a question mark. Failing to punctuate if properly Failing to punctuate it properly will likely cause confusion to readers. And some readers will always pick up on the missing question marks, as written questions are often very distinct. So that's all for today. I hope you learned a lot from me. So I am Ryan, and thank you for watching my vlog.